Greetings from the Kingdom of Cambodia. We're alive and well, and I want to let you know there are so many amazing things happening right here in the Kingdom of Cambodia, and we're excited to have you with us wherever you are. You're our friends, and welcome into our world right here in Good Morning Cambodia. And today it's an honor to have, I always say Bong, but actually Lokpu, but we'll say Bong, Bunika San, the founder and the CEO of Agri-Smart here in Cambodia. Bong, Bunika, it's wonderful to have you here. And Bong means older brother. Lokpu means uncle in the Khmer language. And Bong Bunika, you are 74 years young.
Yes.
So technically that's kind of Lokpu, but I'm going to keep on calling you Bong because it makes everyone here feel nice and
younger.
young, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yep.
Well, it's great to be able to have you here.
Glad
Bong.
to be here too. Yeah.
Yeah, and looking forward to some very eye-opening conversations, both about Cambodia, in particular the agricultural sector, which you gave up your life in the U.S. to come back here and to be a very integral part of the agricultural sector. Of course, recognized by former Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, so many different numerous international agricultural entities and organizations, and they've taken your innovations and even looked at bringing those into other countries outside of Cambodia.
Yes.
So we have a lot to talk about there. But first, it's great to be able to, for everyone to be able to get to know you a bit as well. So you were born here in Cambodia.
Yes.
In the 1950s. And what province, Bong?
In Kampot. I born in Kampot.
Okay, so Kampot is one of the 4 coastal provinces, right?
Yep.
Okay. Were you born, because Kampot has both kind of the mountains and then of course you have the coastal regions. Were you your village, your hometown, what part of Kampot?
Right there in Kampot town.
Oh, okay. So in the capital there.
Yep. Right next to the Durians.
Oh, the big Durian statue.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, about a kilometer from there. That's all. Yeah.
Wow. And back in those days, of course, that Kampot and then the neighboring province of Kaip, which is just a few minutes down the road, is a favorite holiday location of the former King Sihanouk,
And Boko Mountains also.
And then you have Boko Mountain on the other side, of course, as well, which was a very well-known French-made resort up on the mountain and the clouds on the plateau there. So that's where you grew up, right there in Kampot town, right next to the giant Durian statue right in the middle of town.
Yep.
Wow.
When we talk about durians, I think many foreigners, especially European people, they don't care much about durian because the smell of that.
I don't know if you're familiar with durian, those of you that are watching, but it's an exotic fruit, right? I believe that in this part of the world, some people classify it as the king of fruits.
Yeah, the king of the tropical fruit.
King of tropical fruits,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And
myself, I have a farm.
You have a durian farm, right?
Yeah, it has about almost 1,000 durian farm there.
Really? 1,000 trees?
1,000 trees, yeah. And start fruiting it. And last year, we get about, only the 5th year, we get about 4 tons or so of fruit,
Wow.
And durian is very high quality fruit, and the price-wise never go down. It's always up.
Always goes up.
Always go up.
Yeah, I mean, just retail one Kampot durian when it's in season. I mean, I know it keeps going up each year and it changes, but Kampot durian, by the way, is considered the best of the best because you have amazing soil there, and then you have the rain that comes down the hillside and the coastal weather as well. So it's very good, but I mean, it's expensive. Durian is an expensive fruit per kilo.
Yeah.
What during normal season? What would
the normal season costs about $5 per kg.
$5 per kg. And one fruit is how many kg?
From 6 kg up to 10 kg or so, one fruit. Yeah, so very, very expensive. And at the same time, also Kampot, the most well-known is pepper.
Yes.
The peppercorn, yep. And
that's
because based on the whirlpool system, that ecosystem involving the seas and the air together, and mixed through the mountain, create a whirlpool there that create aroma of the durian, of the pepper that spread the number one peppers in the world. So everybody in the world knows Kampot pepper.
Kampot pepper. Yeah, it is. It's considered the best pepper in the world.
Yep.
It's what they call a GI, geographical index species.
Yes.
So very specific to that region. And explain that again. The weather circle. What makes Kampot pepper? And I know that the weather has the same effect for the durian as well, even though it's not, Kampot durian, they don't have like number one, number two. But for the pepper,
it is the ecosystem involving with the sea breeze. Coming with the salty air and come through the mountain and circle through the mountain there. The air distributed into almost everywhere the lands in Kampot. So that's the reason why creating the best pepper there. That's an outer world that don't have it. So it is involved with the whirlpool system that they're creating there. The planting and all kind of stuff is normal. But for example, you talk about 100 kilometers or so from Kampot, no longer is the best.
Completely different taste. I mean, it's good taste, but different taste.
Even in Cotral, they plant a lot of peppercorns also. But there is no aroma, just like in Kampot. When you're talking Kampong Cham, Tabong Kmom or so.
They have pepper as well, of course. But
and many
Kampot pepper is the best.
And many people that's when they go back to their own country, they always take a lot of pepper with them. And last month, the German company, they plan to order like 100 tons of peppercorn. So we talk about 9,000 tons or so of the black. 5,000 tons or so of the white and a few more of the red one, so combined together.
Interesting. Kampot pepper, I mean, you can, even for those that are living abroad, you can go on to like Amazon.com. You can see it expensive, but celebrity chefs swear by it. The best restaurants in the world, if they're going to provide quality cuisine, they're going to be using Kampot pepper from Kampot province.
I went there and they put a beautiful steak, and after they just grind a nice Kampot pepper on the top of that, and that the price just double.
Because of the pepper.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So in Cambodia, it's just a lot of things that can expose many minds of the people that they don't think what we have, but at the same time also they are receiving a lot of bad stuff. Manipulated by other country, other people. That's Cambodia, this and this and this. So by not using their judgment, they're assuming whatever they say is correct. If they wish to come and visit in Cambodia, it's the best country.
See the reality.
I say that maybe I am Cambodian, but I've been across nearly 20 countries already. We counting people as people.
Of course.
Not just another face, or friendship, or sincerity, always involved with the people we're facing with. Everyone will helping anyone, and we don't have a heart to resentment or against any nation at all. We just open up, no matter our enemy. We still respect them. We still salute them and counting as a friend.
That's really the Cambodian attitude, isn't it? We'll be friends with anybody. We don't want to have trouble with anybody, politically, anything, racial, anything. We just want to get along with everybody. That's really the Cambodian attitude.
The pictures in the Angkor Wat that the lady get on a small rowboat, just pick up the flower 1,000 years ago. Right now, still do the same thing. Yes, there's a lot of history.
What is it again? So the
lady, she sit on a rowboat. She pick up the lotus.
Oh, so she's rowing in the fields, and there's the lotus flowers floating
in the lake there,
the lake in the pond or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000 years ago. Right now that thing is still doing the same thing.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Same lifestyle. 1,000 years later.
In Cambodia, it's a lot of slower pace of life.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's a good picture, I think. The young lady, she's rowing her boat alone in the lake, picking some flowers from the lake. She's gonna bring them home to decorate or whatever, and that's a bit of a slower pace, a laid back pace, but at the same time enjoying life, enjoying what's available here. I think that's a good description.
Yeah, because I was in the U.S. for more than 30 years. When I retired, I said, what should I do?
So I want to jump into that a little bit. And you mentioned you grew up in Kampot province.
Yeah.
And of course, Kampot province is known for its coastline, of course.
Yes.
It's known for Boko Mountain, Bokor Mountain, incredible former French colony. Like a retreat up there, like a resort up there, up in the mountains in the clouds, beautiful. But then also known for Kampot pepper and Kampot durian. Other agriculture is very good too, but in particular Kampot pepper and Kampot durian. And like we said, durian is the king of tropical fruits.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hard, spiky shell, big fruit, expensive, like you mentioned.
Yep.
Very strong smell.
Yeah.
Very strong smell. Many people that aren't accustomed to it, they have trouble with the smell.
Yep.
I was first introduced to durian in Singapore.
Yeah.
And then was able to enjoy it here, and I very much enjoy durian now. But the smell, some people say this about durian. They say it tastes like heaven, it smells like hell.
But never put durians in the refrigerator.
Everything will smell like durian.
No, in the chicken shit. There's a change. When you go to hotel, two different things. The guns and durians. What's the difference between a gun and a durian at the hotel?
That's true. You see the signs on no weapons allowed in these places, and then also no durian allowed indoors because it smells up the whole place.
Yep.
So you grew up there, Bong, in Kampot.
Yeah.
Were you there all the way into and through the Khmer Rouge regime, or did you leave before that? Or
let me see. Let's just try to rewind back, and
right.
It was a long time.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
And I was the Navy, the Cambodian Navy, so under the King Sihanouk regime.
Okay, yeah.
And
as a young man back then, yeah. Mm-hmm. Still a young man, but young man back then, yeah.
After that, I was a Lunol Navy regimes also.
Yeah, the next regime, yeah.
And after that, I been supporting the U.S. Navy.
Right.
We get into the Kotang.
Yeah.
That to get the ship back from Kotang.
Yeah.
They call the Mayaguez.
Yeah.
That is in
Kotang is one of the islands, and there was a
conflict because the Khmer Rouge captured one of the merchant ship.
U.S. merchant ship. Yeah, that's right.
It's a long story.
This is back in the Vietnamese War era, back in those era, and there was conflict in Cambodia as well, of course.
Yes. So anyway, I went back to the U.S. and I start to looking what can I do.
So that was in the early 70s.
5 years.
Yeah. So you were in the Navy and you supported the U.S. efforts to recover their merchant ship there.
Yes.
And then there was conflict here in Cambodia, of course.
Still very strong conflict.
And because of that, you were able to immigrate to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
That was in Southern California?
Yeah. And
San Diego area, you mentioned?
Marine Bay, they call Camp Pendleton. Okay. Navy's in Riverside, California. Yeah.
So you moved there in the mid 70s.
Yep.
And so, what, as a young man still, and what did your first several years look like of your new life in the U.S. there?
It's not easy, but it's still the best country there is, or there was, whatever it is there.
Yeah.
But anyway, at that time, I'm thinking of, well, I am Cambodia.
Yeah.
In Cambodia, is a lot of land.
Yeah.
A lot of opportunity to grow. Part education, what should I take?
Yeah. Okay. So you went there. You had the desire to further your education, get an education there.
Yeah. And so based on the government support me behind that, so I decided taking agricultural, landscape designing, and landscape architects.
Ah, interesting.
And this is so I went to college. They call Miracosta College in Riverside, and after that I went to UCR, University of Riverside, California.
Yep.
I took an permaculture.
Permaculture.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's the reason why. Because the reason I say this, I took all those things there because I think one of those days I will come back to Cambodia.
Interesting.
And I am not good a liar and do a lot of bad stuff. So I will not join the politics.
Right. So you got an education in agriculture and what was it?
Landscaping, landscape designing,
and then furthered your education in permaculture.
Yeah.
And this was all keeping in mind that Cambodia is an agricultural nation,
and
a lot of agricultural land. There's a lot of things that could be done here.
Yeah. And I hoping that one of those I will come back to Cambodia.
Yeah.
So anyway, while I'm studying there, I had to looking for the job. So my English was very poor.
In the beginning,
and I went out there to the restaurant. They're looking to busboy. And so question yourself, when you do not know much about English, when they talk about busboy, what you think in your mind?
Yeah, if
you talk at the bus.
Yeah, you understand. You have limited English, and so they say we'd like to hire you as a bus boy. And so you're thinking bus, Lan Krong. You're thinking, the bus, the school bus, city bus.
And I was thinking like in Cambodia, the bus boy helping pick up the stuff, put in the bus and go. And you start put the stuff down.
Right. Loading things onto the bus.
Yes.
Loading cargo onto the bus to go across the country. Because that's how we would transport it back then. Yeah. In Cambodia.
So I was thinking, oh, yes, I can do it. No need English.
Right. I can load cargo onto the bus.
Yeah, so I went out there and they said, the interview in a restaurant. I said, why in the restaurant? I said, maybe they meet together there. So I went to a restaurant there. They said they want at 10 o'clock. I went at 8:30.
Yeah.
And they said, what you looking? Why you're here? I said, I'm looking for the job.
Yeah.
What's that? Bus boy.
Yeah.
Fill up application. They said, you come back at 1 o'clock. So I went up there at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell you 1 o'clock. I said to them, the white boy, the Mexican boy, Asian boy out there, you take them first, not taking me. So I had to come before everybody else so you can take me.
Otherwise, they'll hire those guys, not me.
Yeah. So they're looking and sit there. So at that time, I lunched there at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was busy. And no people help to the plate. Say, okay, come. Doing what? Pick up the plate, put in the tray. This and so on.
Yeah. That's the job of the busboy.
Yeah, the busboy said, oh boy, there's something new here. Think about it.
So they hired you on the spot.
Yeah.
On the spot for you to work immediately.
Yeah.
And it was completely different than what you were expecting because you're expecting you're going to be loading cargo onto a bus.
Yeah.
But you're actually bussing tables. Yeah.
And they gave me a shirt with a nice hat.
Yeah.
Like this, like a boat I put in your head. And therefore I walk like a king.
Yeah.
It was hard work out there. And after that, the dishwasher walk away. They just made something. I become a dishwasher. I count in one day, I wash it more than 10,000 dishes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow, this is a busy restaurant then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Denny's.
Oh, yeah. Denny's.
And after that, had to clean the restroom once every hour.
Yeah.
So when I clean the restroom, I write my name on the door.
Right.
And the boss said, why you do that? I say, if something wrong, I will my responsibility.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
And 4 months, I become a prep cook.
Okay. Yep.
After prep cook, I become a cook.
Really?
After cook, I become assistant manager.
In the same Denny's?
Yeah, the same Denny's.
Wow.
Later, I became a manager.
Wow.
So all the way up through there.
Wow, incredible.
Yep.
And your original expectation was to be loading cargo onto the bus.
Still more to come.
You had a different destiny. You had a different destiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a hard day, and by then, and they sold it to other company, and they said, well, I thought in the U.S. they cannot sell people. But they sell people too.
Yeah.
When they sell the company, you are part of the...
You're part of the company.
You're part of the company. $1 million, you get it all, including the people there.
Right. Including this guy named Bunika.
But anyway, it was all good. And after that, I decided, no, I'm not going to go with them because they promised me salary, this and this and this. After 3 months later, nothing up. So I decided to get my own business.
Okay. Yep.
I creating a donut shops.
Yep.
First, in the Asian people, you know that in Cambodia and in California, there's a lot of Cambodian people run a business at the donut shop.
That's right.
Yeah. So I went out there. I get some of the small business loan from the U.S. They support us.
Yep.
And build the business up and up. And after that, I build it and sold it. Build it and sold it, build and sold it.
So you build it up, sell it, build up another one, sell it. Yeah.
After I got 6 of them, so that's enough for me. So
Wow.
After that, I said, well, I'm happy, but I questioned myself. I saw a lot of friends of mine in the Navy together, and when they retired, after 2 years, they died. Because they had nothing to do. Nothing looking forward the next day besides just go at the donut shop, drink coffee, and eat donuts.
Right.
And later on, they just die in a chair. In the morning, we go fishing.
Right.
So I decided, no, I'm not going to die that way.
Right.
So I decided to come to Cambodia.
Wow.
So my hometown. So right now, the reason why I'm involving with the agricultural sector when I get here, because this is something I can do with my loving nature, my own country, and do something good for the farmer. That's the reason why I pick up the agriculture part of my job up to today.
Right. Yeah. Wow. So you sold your businesses there? And decided to. Had you visited Cambodia? What year was that you came back? That you moved back?
Moved back in 1995, 96. I still in and out. Yeah.
But before that, you had traveled back and forth a bit.
No.
When was your first trip back?
93.
93.
So
that was when we had the elections.
Yep.
Yeah, our first elections after the war. Yeah.
And after that, I said, no way, I'm not going to stay here to get the gun shoot everywhere here.
It was a bit wild back then.
Yeah, and I go back,
Yeah, okay, so you made your first visit in 93.
Yeah, and 95, 96, I back here a little more stable.
Right.
So, well, maybe it's a good time now.
Right, I came in 95.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it was
then you was young too then?
Yeah, we're all young. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I just keep on carrying, and I work with a different organization like a GIZ and many
the German Development Organization.
And the UCC, United Cambodian Community Service, and all stuff there.
Right.
Work on it. Yeah.
Okay. Incredible one. So, you moved back in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
And you had your education in the agricultural field.
Yeah.
And when you came back, you began to work with different development organizations in the agricultural field.
Yeah.
And then recently, it's not too recently, but over the last many years here, you begin innovating as well. And maybe let's talk a little bit about that. In particular, some of your innovations, such as the Anchor seed planter, and some of the other innovations. With you being in the agricultural sector for so many years, you've seen how things are working.
Mm-hmm.
You had plenty of time and plenty of opportunity out in the field with the farmers. What's working well, what's not working well. And several years ago, you decided to create some very unique solutions for the farming community. So maybe talk a little bit about that.
See, in my old tradition family, when we talk about the rice, we transplant it.
Right.
And we're taking, if we want to finish 1 hectare in one day, we have spent many people in there.
So let's talk a little bit about that. And some people would be familiar with rice farming. Some people wouldn't. But with rice farming, you have, what's the whole process of rice farming from beginning to end?
Okay. The process is, at that time, we have only one type of rice that grow in Cambodia.
Yep.
Those things they call seasonal rice.
Yes.
So in 1 year, you can plant only one time. You cannot plant many because it's a dormant time, and there's rice that cannot grow if it's a different month. So that's traditional.
Right.
And after they work on that, they transplant it. They're doing nothing.
Yeah.
For the next 3 months, 4 months, they wait until the rain's coming up.
Right.
They start to do it again.
So planting season traditionally would have been what month?
Start from May.
May. So that's the planting season.
Yeah. So May or June or July, because depend on the raining coming. When no raining, they wait until it's raining.
Right.
So the July must be.
Right. At the latest.
The latest.
Yeah.
Because the rice out there at that time, at least 4 months.
Right.
Yeah. So right now, to Cambodia, get 3 types of rice. They got short-term, mid-term, and long-term duration. The short-term take 3 months or 100 days.
Right.
Mid-terms, 4 months.
Okay.
And long-term, up to 6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
But based on that factor, because the people, they have no factory, nothing to do.
Right.
They just wait until rain's coming.
Right.
They do the growing rice.
Right.
So end up, I had to think about what can we do.
So the process would be the planting, May, June, at the latest July.
Yeah.
And then waiting. And then there's the transplanting as well, right?
All transplanting at that time.
Okay.
So now we come up to the modern times. Okay?
Right. So nowadays,
Nowadays, based on many people, millions of people come up to the city.
Right.
Working for the factory.
Right.
So then the factory, they earning the income 12 months per year.
Right.
When you're growing rice, you earn income only 4 months per year.
Right.
So another 8 months, you do nothing.
Right.
So the people start to come to work for the factory.
Right.
When they come to work for the factory, there is no more younger people.
To do the whole transplanting process, because the transplanting process was manual, using dozens and dozens or hundreds of workers per field. Yeah.
And so at that time, only old people left. So they just plowed it and broadcast it.
Right.
When they're broadcasting it, they're using like a 300 to 350 kgs per hectare. So for transplanting, you use only 50 kgs per hectare. When broadcasting, using 6 to 8 bags of fertilizer per hectare.
So when you're, explain this a bit more. So when you're traditionally, when there was much physical labor available, then they would manually transplant it. And it would use much less seed, right? Because it's manual. But then when there's no labor anymore, they broadcast it just
everywhere.
Throw it manually.
Rather
than actually planting it. And the amount of seed needed for that is much higher. Is that right?
Because based on that, because when you broadcast it, you talk about rats, mice, bird, insect come and eat the rice seed.
Because it's just thrown out.
So talk about 350 kg. If you're lucky, you steal 100 kgs at the field.
So 350 kilograms broadcasted. If you're lucky, there might be 100 left after the insects and the birds and the Interesting.
So at that time, I'm thinking of, well, we have to do something about it.
Right.
So I decided my own experiment. I grow the rice seed and the rice paddy
Yep.
as a nursery.
Mm.
So I hired 3 people to pull it and bundle it, ready to transplant it.
Yep.
And I take 40 people to transplant in one day. Based on no labor, I have to go around and collecting many farmers in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, bring them to work at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
11:30, they had to stop, go home, feed the baby, and watch the house. And 1 o'clock, they come back again until 5 o'clock.
Yeah, this is the lifestyle, yeah.
Yeah, so because there's not many people at the village anymore.
Right.
So end up I facing 43 people in one day. And what we got is the rice that we transplanted, and compared to money, cost 1,120,000,000 reals per hectare.
120 million, how many dollars?
No, 1 million and 1 million, okay, equals about 1 million, that's $250.
Right.
It's about cost almost $300 per hectare just to transplant it.
The cost.
The cost of transplanting it.
Right.
But I save some money of herbicide to spray to kill the grass.
Right.
Because the water there.
Right.
And I save not spending much fertilizer because spray less. And the rice out there is very different apart there, so they do not demand much fertilizer on it.
Right.
So, but end up in 1 hectare, I spend almost $500 per hectare. So I decided
the labor, the pesticides, everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's involving. So that's end up I had to think about how to do something about it.
Right.
So I came up with a different method of rice transplanting.
Yeah.
When I started moving in 2022.
Yep.
Yeah. We start to working on a rice transplanting machine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pause there for a minute. And so what you've described is you've given us a good picture of really even the ancient, for generations and generations and generations, process of rice farming.
Yeah.
That the process was a very manual process.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you're planting and then you're transplanting. It's all done by hand, and it's dependent on a labor force.
Yes.
That is available.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the evolution of that. That there's more jobs in the cities and the metropolitan areas, so therefore less labor force, and people are less interested in doing this manual labor, of course, as well. And so the other alternative was just to transplant by broadcasting, by throwing large amounts of the seed.
Yep.
But then it was not only not as efficient, but it also was very costly.
Yes,
is what you're saying.
Yes.
And so you're in the middle of all of this, and you've seen the kind of the evolution of this, and how things are changing in the country.
Yep.
And so you began thinking, okay, what can be done that can do a more effective job in the rice transplanting process, as well as save the farmers money so that they can have more profits in their hard work of rice plant farming. Is that right?
Yep, that's correctly right. On the top of that, I was thinking of is the import the rice transplanting machine from Japan, from Korea, from China, so on out there.
Right, because there are rice transplanting machines that have been created in some of these places.
Yeah. So I decided to look at that. The brand new one costs more than $30,000.
A brand new rice transplanter.
Yeah.
And so how could a simple farmer or even a medium-sized farmer afford one of these, you know?
Yeah. So we're looking for secondhand.
Yeah.
The secondhand, the cheapest one costs about $3,000.
The cheapest, yeah.
Yeah, but that's about 20 years old already.
Mm.
When the thing break down, there's no part to replace. So we talk about 3 months or so before the parts coming, if they can find it. So the rice season is over.
Rice season's over.
Yeah.
The whole harvest is ruined then, yeah.
Yep. So
the whole crop is ruined.
I decided to get a couple of men together. Let's sit and design yourself.
Yeah.
So what we did, we designed it. And first of all, we get only 2 rows of rice transplanting machine.
Yeah.
With hand cranking.
Yep.
And there's no way. They take forever.
Okay, so you first you created a locally made rice transplanting machine that would not cost $35,000 new.
Cost about $200.
Cost about $200, so it's affordable for the farmers. But the first version was hand cranking.
Yeah.
And
had the picker very heavy, and you're walking all day long.
Yeah.
So I decided to come up with 6 rows.
Okay, and that one was only 2 rows at a time, right?
Yes.
So you said, okay, that's good, but it's too much work still for the farmers. They're not gonna
still had to need 2 people.
Right.
One to cranking, one had to bring the seedling.
Yeah, and all day. Yeah. It's not easy. Yeah.
And after that, I brought 6. I'm making a 6
So
row.
you can plant 6 rows at a time.
Yeah, and each space this is 20 cm.
Okay, 20 centimeters. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 centimeters square.
Yep.
And work well.
Yep.
And the machine go by itself, propel it by itself.
Also, it has an engine.
You have the engine. But you need the people to guiding it.
Right. So it needs people to guide it, of course. Yeah.
But I'm guiding it go everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's the people to guiding it. And the first year is so great. Some like Hun San purchasing 100 units.
So the second version, 6 rows at a time with an engine.
Yeah.
And all it needs is one person to guide it. And it can do 6 rows. So, I mean, a hectare
takes about 1 day.
1 hectare of rice field would take 1 day to plant.
It takes about 2 people and not one help to bring out the rootstock.
Right. Okay, so if we compare that to the traditional way where there were laborers and all that, how many laborers would you need?
43 labor for 1 full day to do it 1 hectare.
Okay, so you would need 43 people working a full day, transplanting for 1 hectare. Now, 2 people, 1 full day for 1 hectare.
Yeah.
And how much did your rice transplanter cost?
That one costs it's about $1,000.
About $1,000. Yeah.
And we have it built it here, so all part repairing everything we take full responsibility.
Right.
Because our machine, when we sold it to someone, we transport it to them free without charge.
Okay.
We teach them how to make a rice nursery, and we teach them to transplant it, and we warranty it for 6 months.
So warranty for 6 months as well. And of course, it's made locally.
Yes.
So the spare parts, which I'm familiar. I've been to your workshop, of course, and so I'm familiar with the rice transplanter. But there's not too many moving parts either that is going to easily break down. And if there is something, then they can immediately get replacements.
I always told the farmer, we are far apart just from the transporting company. For example, we have Buntan, that's in Cambodia. So I ship it today, we'll get it tomorrow. The rice seed, the nursery, not even, they're still in a good condition, ready to go again.
So they can get spare parts within the same day or at the latest next day.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
So this is how it works. And later on, the people say, well, I don't want to walk anymore. Can you do any better? So I decided to make it 8 rows.
Okay, so the next one is the version 3.
Yes, the 8 rows.
It's 8 rows, yeah.
You're driving like a car.
Right.
Yeah, so the thing go 300 meters before they refill it, the rice seed.
So when you say driving like a car, what does that mean? A seat?
Yeah, had the seat and the steering wheel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so a seat, steering wheel, and you're driving it like a car. One person again.
Yeah.
Maybe was there another?
Two or three more person, two more person to help to bring the rice seed.
Right, right.
But that thing take only half a day for 1 hectare.
Wow. What about the efficiency of the rice seeds? Because you mentioned that, later on, because of the labor shortage,
yes,
that people are just broadcasting seed.
Yeah.
And so compared to what many farmers would be doing with just broadcasting their seeds to now the Angkor rice planter, what about the efficiency in seed usage?
We to make a rice nursery to transplanting 1 hectare, we need only 8 by 8 meters square to make a rice nursery there.
Yep.
After 12 days, we can transplant it. We use those transplant. So the effective of do that, we need only 1 or 2 people to make those rice nursery with a proper protection from chicken and everything out there. And it's easier to taking care more than you toss the seed. With the time ready, we just pick it up and go out there, ready to transplant it. So it's most easy, most reliable, and most caring the people, and at the same time also we educated the farmer before you make any rice transplanting. The land must be nice and flat, evenly. Try to get the water evenly. Yeah, and a proper fertilizer distribution. The basal fertilizer must be applied on it. So instead of got 3 times, we do only 2 times fertilizer. It's a perfectly. Yeah, it worked very great. And now we get a 4 versions coming up.
4th version is coming. So 3rd version is you can actually has a steering wheel and you can drive it like a vehicle.
And 8 rows.
And that's 8 rows, half a day for a hectare. Yeah.
Right now we got a 12 rows.
Really?
Yeah. With tractor.
Yep.
When the farmer has the tractor, like a 40, 50 horsepower, they can plant it very easy. Take 2 hours.
For a hectare.
For a hectare.
So that it can be pulled on the track by the tractor.
Yeah.
And 2 hours per hectare.
Yeah.
So and of course there's many farmers, not all, but many farmers do have tractors, right? Or even they have a community tractor that they share amongst themselves.
They are service provider because when they're plowing the land, the farmer pay the tractor owner. You plow for me, I pay for you.
Yep.
So those is another job. For the tractor. When they have the tractor, they can provide a service provider.
Right.
Yep. So this is something for the 4th version here, the coming up. So this stuff here, I need the government to help to promote it. So that means right now, Cambodia in a crisis of the rice. Right now, abundant rice, plenty of rice, tons and tons of millions of tons of rice been grow up. And there's no market. You see?
Yeah.
Based on that, the price cheap. The price not that cheap, but at the same time, it's also because they are overspending.
Right.
Of land preparation,
the farmers,
of seed, of fertilizer, of herbicides, of insecticides.
Their costs are too high.
The cost too high. So if they do that, the price must be this gap before they can make profit. But we do it proper with transplanting, only half.
So they can save half.
They can save half. So even the 800 real, talk about a dime.
10 cents.
10 cents or so. 10 cents and a half. So to say 20 cents a kg, you still make profits about 10 cents. Just for cost of saving of the spending. But at the same time, also the yield is higher than broadcasting.
So using a rice transplanter, and really with regards to rice transplanters for the farmers, they only have a few choices, is what I'm understanding. One, they can continue to do it, manually or just broadcasting. Second, they can buy a brand new rice transplanter from Japan or Korea, 35,000
Yeah.
bucks or something like that.
Uh-huh.
They could buy a secondhand one.
Yeah.
But of course, spare parts are not readily available.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it breaks down in the middle of the season and the whole crop is ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can
Yep.
use an Anchor
Mm-hmm.
seed planter.
Yeah.
And you have, now you have, what was it, 4 rows? 6 rows?
6 rows.
6 rows.
8
rows, and now 12 rows.
Yep. And we are still prototype of 18 rows.
Okay. And so, and obviously when they're using an Anchor seed planter, costs are minimized, but the yield increases.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And based on that, we do not use any herbicide at all.
Right.
Because when we transplant it, the rice field must have water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When the rice will have water, the grass, the wheat will not grow.
Right, right.
Has to stay submerged.
Right.
And after 3 or 4 weeks, the rice already covered the rice field.
Yeah.
The grass cannot grow anymore. If it grows, it cannot go strong enough to hurt the rice.
Right, right.
And that's it helps a lot on that. So it's a lot of things that we using the fertilizer. When you're using 8 bags, you mean you're feeding to the grass, you're feeding to everyone.
Right.
But the rice too. But at the same time, when it's so dense, many rats at the field destroy the
rice. They come and eat the grains. Yeah.
Yeah. But in an open field of transplanting, the rat had no place to sleep on it.
Right.
Because the rat eat there, sleep there, stay there. Because so dense, did not touch the ground or water at all.
Right.
So this is another issue that we found, that the rats, they always save the rice transplanting place as the running place.
Right.
When somebody's coming up, they can run into the rice transplanting field without interrupting. More faster. When your rice so dense, you just can't, because it's so much obstacle for them to run forward.
Interesting. So version 2, 6 rows.
Yes.
Version 1, you didn't really ever do anything with it. Yeah. But version 2, that was what, 2023?
Yep.
And I know that, if I'm not wrong, you attended some of the national agricultural events.
Yep.
And you bumped into or met or were introduced to former Prime Minister Samdech Hun Sen.
Yeah.
And he was introduced to you and to your seed planter, right?
Yep.
What happened there?
And him and I had a little discussion.
Yeah.
And based on that, he been purchasing 130 units of rice planter.
Right.
Not transplanter, the rice planter.
Right.
When he saw my face, he said, I saw your face. I know I'm losing money again.
Every time he meets you, that was my understanding. Every time that he meets you, he says, you know what, every time I meet you, I end up spending more money because he buys these to donate to the farmers, of course.
And my reply, it's okay, Samdech, because your money is worth it.
Yeah.
Worthwhile to support farmer.
Yeah.
And he paid very much attention.
Yeah.
And to that, watching every step the way.
Yeah.
He said, give me 100 of that.
Yeah.
And Samdech Hun met me, and he said,
Prime Minister.
Yeah. And he said to me, he said, did you get the name on that thing yet? I say, no, maybe you can help me to give the name of this machine here.
Right.
I say, why don't you give Uncle transplanter? And I said to him, I can't. I said, why you can't? Because Uncle been in Serabi already. And he said, that's right, but let's make Uncle something good.
Right.
Instead of just beer.
Right.
So that's the reason why the name has been...
so he, current Prime Minister Samdech Hun Sen, he gave the name for the seed planter, the Anchor seed planter.
Anchor seed planter.
Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of stuff that been happen, and we have done a lot of supporting. I am very, very lucky. That's from the old prime minister to the new prime minister, from the old minister of agriculture, and the new minister of agriculture, and many of 24 provinces, the chief of Department of Agriculture provincial area, they really supporting. And many AC of the rice production and seed production been very, very active in supporting us. Because I am looking for is not a profit on that, but I'm looking for what can we do to keep our economy moving in our country. You talk about you take thousands of dollars to buying junk from there, and then break down. Nobody responsible or anything.
There's no repair shop or anything.
And at the same time, the space planting is bigger. They have 30 cm. So the space so big.
Seed planters.
They build for the country, not for us. So it is the crop is not the same as 20 cm because the short-term duration. The growing time is the same. So you cannot grow 30 cm. There's still a lot of empty spaces, but the 20 cm, it grows the same spaces as a 30 cm. So the space between it is too far apart. You're talking about 10,000 square meters there. There's a lot of empty spot there.
So for the imported seed planters, whether Japanese or South Korean or whatever, the spacing is different than what we use for our rice planting here because they're made for different countries. And so what you've done with your rice planters is you've made it specifically for what we use, what's best for rice farming here in Cambodia. I appreciate what you said as well, Bong, that and I know, I know your business model. I know the recognition that you received from former Prime Minister, current Prime Minister, Ministry of Agriculture, as well as numerous development organizations that are focusing on farmers' livelihoods and rice farming. And I know that your model is not necessarily at this moment a high profit model, but high impact. And,
that's all.
And I know that that's your heart, and we've had lots of time together, over the years, and I appreciate that your heart is, look, it's enough to keep the business moving, but it's about making a high impact in a very important sector in Cambodia, which is rice farming. I mean, Cambodia traditionally was called the rice bowl of Asia, right? Because we're plains land, a lot of plains land. Kampot, where you're from, is a little bit different, and that's the other unique agriculture like we talked about earlier. But a lot of Cambodia is plains land. And so Cambodia has been called the rice bowl of Asia. It's a very important sector. And times are changing, methodologies are changing, labor is changing, and what you have done in bringing down costs as well as increasing efficiency and production is essential for this very important sector.
And at the same time, also our machine there been. We don't want to talk about politics, but anyway, many high-ranking officers that's involving with supporting the CPP, they've been purchasing a lot of those units there, and to their the sector, that's the section that they're working with, the group, So, for example, like a different commune, they get one or two machines out there, so they're promoting those machines by themselves to get the farmer to changing it. Based on because in Cambodia, the mentality is why is a deadbeats do not wish to change it. So it's a habit, creature of habit, still do the same thing. And the thing is seeing, believing. So that's all they think in their mind. Not listen to it, seeing, believing.
Seeing, they have to see it first, and then they'll believe you. If you go and teach them and do charts and presentations, the farmers, they're not going to listen to you.
When we look at bike,
prove it to me, right?
And in Cambodia here, we talk about since 2009, 1993 up to now, many NGO that working with the farmer, wasting a lot of money, but the impact, the outcome from those funds, don't see much on it really.
Maybe
because
good intentions, but wrong methodologies.
Yes.
Right? And working with the rural folks.
Yes.
Farmers. You can't just go there and just
tell
classroom
what to
training.
do. No,
it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
The methodology I have in my mind, work with them, plan with them, and eat with them.
Right.
Sleep by them.
Yeah.
So we're able to listen, use our ear more than our mouth.
Yeah.
So the best school for us is the farmer. We're not to go and teach the farmer, but the farmer teach us.
Listen to them as well. What are they experiencing? What are they dealing with?
So we take those ideas back to our home office. So we redesign to what the farmer think.
Right.
If it works, be great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So what? Do it again.
Right.
But at least we listen to them.
Right.
Instead, you come to the meeting, I give you money for bicycle, gasoline. Yeah. You come to meeting, I give you lunch. Come to meeting, I give you money for the daily.
Right.
I come, but for what? Get whatever you give to them.
This is common in the development world sometimes, and it's not effective. Like you said, they'll pay the farmers to come to their event, give them a free lunch to sit in their workshop and to sit and listen. And so, they're spending money on transporting the farmers and paying for their lunch. And it's done with good intentions, but 99 out of 100 times, they're saying, I don't know what they called me for, and I just kind of went along because they gave me some gas money, and they said they're going to have a free lunch, and I'm not really quite understanding what they're talking about, but anyway, it was just one day anyway, and I go back to my farm tomorrow. That's it, And so
the wife's coming. They don't communicate it back to the husband.
Yeah, so the wife goes, the husband's on the farm.
The wife's come for the meeting.
Yeah, she gets to meet her friends,
and come back to talk about, I don't know. So that's the result of those NGO. And many NGO I do not wish to work with, they call NGO syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of planning. I say, just great, but I have no money for planning.
Yeah, grassroots. Grassroots. It's very easy for the whole nonprofit world to lose their grassroots touch, and it can happen very easily in that whole kind of development world. That sitting in boardrooms and planning and all that, and that can be part of it. That's fine, but you can't lose the grassroots touch. Once you lose the grassroots touch, you're out of touch.
Yeah, that's it.
And all of your planning, it can be amazing. Pages and pages and pages, but you have to be in touch with what's going on the ground.
And at the same time, also we've been working very closely with the University of Agriculture in Cambodia here.
Yeah.
We've been take many students to work with us, stay with us, go to the field, work with the farmer.
Yeah.
When they get back to classroom, they have something to teach the new friend out there.
Yeah.
This is something that I very much appreciate of the new Minister of Agriculture there.
Yeah.
And the agriculture university there that provide a lot of help for us.
Yeah. So Vung, I really respect what you're doing, and you are doing this out of a desire to see a significant impact here in Cambodia. Of course, it's a passion. I appreciate the grassroots approach that you have. And you could be doing a lot of other things as well,
I can't do nothing.
But you can't do nothing, right?
Yeah, I can't do nothing, but I'm happy. But what life is all about.
Right. Yeah, you could be doing a lot. You could be doing a lot of other things, but you're choosing to do this because it's very necessary for the rice industry in Cambodia and for the farmers.
We are I am this age already.
Yeah.
My question to me is, how many more 10 years can I survive?
Right.
1 more 10 years? 2 more 10 years?
Yeah.
When I'm gone,
Yeah.
what is left
Yeah.
for the next generation?
Right.
So this one I was thinking of. Might be when I'm gone, this one's still alive.
Yeah. It's a legacy project.
Yeah, it still help farmer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and at the same time also it's to do R&D on each unit. Like I just said there,
Yep.
it costs a lot of money.
Mm.
And I look at like this way, and I know that your broadcast is very benefit
Yeah.
to many rural country. And
Yeah.
if somebody out there that listen to,
Yep.
if they can support either one, with involving with the investment
Yeah.
or idea or volunteer to support us here.
Yeah.
I very much appreciate that they are able to see this might be a good benefit
That's right.
for the human life. Yeah,
That's right. They can contact you at the Agri-Smart
innovation.
Agri-Smart Innovation. Yeah. And we'll put all the information on there.
Yeah.
Bang, in closing, what do you do in your free time? And I know that you stay pretty busy because you're passionate about this. But what do you do in your free time?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yep, I go to the King Islands.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there, a lot of barracudas, a lot of tunas, and sea bass. There's a lot out there.
So sea fishing.
Yeah, sea fishing, not freshwater.
Not
Freshwater for the bird.
Too slow.
Too slow, yeah. Sometimes stay 2 nights or so in the boat.
Really?
Yeah, very happy. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how you relax. Is
Yep,
you go
yep.
on a sea fishing expedition just off of the coast of Kampot there, right?
No. To Kokong.
Oh, over to Kokong. Oh, Costa Dyke.
The King Island, the
King
Costa Dyke.
Yeah. So there's good fishing down there, huh?
Yeah, a lot of good fishing area there. And a lot of nice guest house and everything's out there.
Of course, yeah. It's beautiful down
You've
there.
been there?
I have been. Yeah.
Bring
It's
your
beautiful
family
down
out
there.
there.
I love that whole area, that whole region. Yeah.
And at the same time, also my durian farm in Kampot.
Yep.
It really keep me alive.
Yeah.
And do some research with the different type of insect or water and all kinds of stuff also.
Right. That's amazing, Bang. Thank you so much for sharing today. I think it's very, it's not just a very interesting topic, but it's a very important topic. And like I said, I respect you, Bang, for. Look, you could have continued your life there in the U.S., of course.
Yes.
But you came back to Cambodia in the early days, and you jumped into the whole agricultural field. And then when you could have just said, you're just gonna retire and enjoy life, you couldn't not do anything because you saw the situation in the country, you saw the need. And now, of course, with the Angkor seed planters and other innovations that you're creating, you're really bringing very real solutions to the Cambodian farming community.
Small unit I've been adding on to it is a solar water pump, mobile.
You mentioned that to me the other day, yeah.
So that's the farmer did not use any engine at all. And the pump lasts 3-4 years, and the solar will last for 20 years.
Right.
So they can mobile it from one field to another field.
Right.
And can pump the water from sunrise to sunset.
Right.
In the best time. But anyway, this is just
another innovation.
Yeah. And I appreciate that for you invite me to be part of this your program here. Yeah.
Of course, Bang.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bang. And so, for all of you, wherever you are, thank you for joining us as well today. And come and explore more about what Cambodia has. Why would someone who had a nice life in San Diego, Southern California, choose to come back to Cambodia, jump into the middle of the agricultural sector? And back then, things were very different than now even. But there's an opportunity to make an impact and a lasting impact. And Cambodia is very livable, very doable. You can do your fishing trips. You can do your Durian. You can do your Kampot pepper. You can do your seaside. It's very livable, but it's also very easy to make a very significant impact here in Cambodia. And so we invite you to explore with us, and looking forward to talking to you very soon again on Good Morning Cambodia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Akan Chan Bong.